with another Monday message. So today we're going to talk about 3 ways to be less negative. And obviously there's so many reasons why we don't want to be negative because, I mean, first of all, who likes to be with a negative person? But also negativity makes us feel really bad and we can't get to the things that we want when we feel bad, right? If our vibe is down here, we can't like vibe up and get to like all these abundance and like great partner and like awesome job if we're feeling here, okay? A lot of us think that we feel bad and then we start thinking bad, but it's actually the opposite. We think poorly, then we manifest it in our body and we start feeling bad. So the easiest way to start raising your vibe is by thinking better, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of us think negatively just by default. I know I did. It's passed on from many generations and it takes some work to, make positivity or at least something a little bit more realistic be your default. And that's what we're gonna do today. So 3 tips. The first one is start your morning off right with a mantra or an intention, right? So your alarm goes off. First thing that comes to mind is, I have to go to work, or I hate my life, or I'm so tired. Those are usually our first 3 thoughts. Rarely do we like jump out of bed and be like, life is great. But the idea of having a mantra ready is actually gonna set you up for a much better day. So imagine instead of hearing the you wake up and you tell yourself right away, there's great opportunities out there for me today. I'm going to make the best out of today, or I'm a positive person. Whatever it is that you're working on. I had somebody who was, had a side hustle, but was also having a full-time job, and it was really hard for her to wake up early before her full-time job to get the side hustle stuff done. And she started off just saying, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm building my new business, and really just setting the intention, giving yourself this easy mantra that's in your pocket so that when you wake up, you say it and you start your day off right, and it changes the whole course of your day. The second thing is set yourself up for success with a positive environment, okay? If you go to brunch every Sunday with the same negative friend who gossips a lot, like, what do you think your week is gonna look like? We pick that up, you guys. Like and it's a habit, right? If they're gossipy, we get gossipy, and then that's like the dishing that we do, and then it feels really bad, and then it's like, now I'm starting from zero and I have to like get up there again. So, also, are you going to sleep and like watching The Walking Dead or something? Like before you go to sleep and you watch these things where like the world is ending and everybody's getting eaten, like what kind of thoughts do you think are gonna go through your head? I personally like have this love-hate relationship with Walking Dead. My husband watches it, and then I have these like crazy dreams, and then the next morning it takes me a long time to like get over the crazy dreams, and I'm all fogged up and I'm all weirded out. And it's because a lot of the things that we surround ourselves with are negative. There's negative TV shows, there's negative songs, and all that stuff we bring in, and it becomes part of our subconscious thoughts and our beliefs. So you can set yourself up to be around more positive environment, right? And it doesn't mean like letting go of all your friends, but knowing that like if you're negative, maybe it's not time to be around somebody who's negative, maybe reading something different, finding yourself like some really good like positive books and positive songs or whatever for when you need them, okay? The third thing is to remember to focus on the truth. So what do I mean by that? People think that they are negative because they're being realistic, and positive is like for wimps. But the truth is negative is just as unrealistic as super positive, right? I'm never gonna make enough money. That can be like one of your thoughts. That is not realistic, you guys. Like, fine, I'm gonna make $1 million. Might not feel realistic either, but more of a realistic thought is like, I'm capable enough to make enough of what I need, right? That's realistic. Not, I'm never gonna make enough money, or I'm always gonna be in debt. Like, that's not realistic. So focusing more on the truth. When you see yourself being super negative and super in that place, being like, okay, but what is the truth? The truth is probably not super, super positive, but it's also not super, super negative. And you wanna always stay within the truth of the matter. And those are your 3 tips for today. For your spiritual assignment, you're going to spend a whole week working on these 3 tasks. And you're gonna keep a journal, and you're gonna see how that goes and get to know your thoughts, okay? If you have any questions for me, visit me at nikkinovo.com. Leave a comment in the comment box, and I would love to help you out on this journey because I know that it's going to make your life better and the whole world better, quite frankly. So Please stay on your spiritual path, and if you find yourself falling off, know that I'm here every Monday for you. And until next time, much love to you.